part 2. But not only that, it's, when you receive your ita tells you what is in store, what's happened prior, what's happened, what's your destiny, what to stay away from. So you have a rough draft of what's been going on, and that's a direct conversation with God, Orula left this world in my belief system, the way I was taught, because humanity was unfixable. He left because humanity did not want to change. It talks in certain Oduns where he would go from continent to continent teaching and teaching. Some continents were hooked on opium. Some continents were just all whacked out, trying to kill each other. And finally, Orula left. He told his disciples, you know what? If you want to reach me, this is how you can reach me. And he gave him the tablero de Ifa, the table of Ifa, which is this right here, with 16 ikinis. It's called pounding, and that is an ikini. It's not a 4-eyed ikin, it's a 3-eyed ikin. But he gave that to the babalaos or the awos, because I consider myself an awo, because I'm very little in knowledge, and obviously the real babalao is Orumila. So, he taught us a way how to communicate with him, how to communicate with the forces to be. So for that person who is on the East Coast and feels a little bit like, oh, I got screwed, I got abandoned, it happens. A majority of the people who do practice Ifa, Voodoo, Santeria, 21 divisions, all this stuff in the United States, there's a good % chance, I'd want to say from my personal experience in my life and my calls, good 70% chance, maybe 60% chance that people have been screwed along the way. But you know what? You could either say, you know what, screw it, I got screwed, or you could continue on. And believe me, that'll make you a much stronger babalao, it'll make you a much stronger palero, a much stronger santero, and it'll make you a much wiser padrino. It'll make you better on all the way around, because you're not just gonna be like that asshole who prepared you an orun and left it open and left it thrown there and just walked away. And wow, what kind of awo of Ifa, what kind of Ifa priest has such little respect for the Orisha that he just leaves it thrown there for its secrets to be witnessed and open and seen, people to look at? Who would do that? Obviously, since that happened to you, you're not gonna be like that, You're gonna be different. Throwing little stuff in people's yard. Oh, I'm gonna get him in trouble, Achelu. You're a babalao. Don't ever forget that. Don't ever forget about your ekule. Every morning, check yourself. Check yourself with the Orula throw to see whether you're an Ire for the day or Osogbo. If you're an Osogbo, what you need to do to cleanse that out. Whether it's Ekue Jawado, whether it's a piece of bread, whether it's, activating your tongue, reciting an Odun, reciting your Odun, reciting an Oriki to one of the Orishas, various things, giving water, omi tutuku water to Elegbara, Eshu, so many things. Don't forget, Eshu is a big part of our lives. He's a big part of the Orishas' lives. He opens and closes the doors. So, don't forget that. Eshu is very powerful. Before any babalao does ebo or does anything, he asks Eshu, what do you want? Do you want something? Yes or no? And I always bring my Eshu. I have an Eshu that I always take with me. I have an Eshu when I divine that's with me. Because Eshu opens and closes roads, and it's about justice, divine justice. Ifa and Eshu and the Orishas know who's right and they know who's wrong. And the person who is wrong will fail, and the person who is right will prosper. It's just common sense, you know what I'm saying? Now, there may be a point in time to where it goes on and on and on, and Ifa tells you, okay, now it's time for you to defend yourself. Now you can do an ebo, or you can do, You can do a tratado. You can go draw patipembe down and shoot a fula or whatever the case may be. You know, and Ifa gives you that permission. But, you know, if Ifa says, just clean yourself, don't be like, well, what's that gonna do? Believe me, everything, when you clean yourself, it goes back to those people and let them deal with it. And you know what I mean? They'll start to wonder, man, why am I having such a hard time? Why is it that my wife's leaving me? Why is it that my store's not working? Why is it that my car's breaking down? Why is it? Because something's not right. It's obvious that something is not right. You're not doing something right. What is it? Think about it. You know what I'm saying? You have to be in harmony with the elemental forces, the Orisha matrices around you in order to live in Ire. You know what I'm saying? So I hope this video makes you feel a little bit better and a little bit more positive. Never give up. Don't ever give up. It's, you know, don't ever give up. If you have a question, ask, and the Orishas and God will provide. Boru boya and boru bosheshe.